So it is Saturday. We are in for upper with Mr. Craig Munn today. I can't lie, I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm focusing a lot more on my hydration recently in terms of like actual sodium potassium intake, and overall it's helping a lot. I can't lie. Like my kind of overall moods and all that kind of stuff, I'm definitely feeling more sort of like lively here and there. You know what I mean? I also just ate dark chocolate, so I'm kind of hoping it's not all over my teeth and my mouth and that. I don't think it's over my mouth, but maybe my teeth, I don't know. Just in case I've got a pure like black mark in my tooth. It's not a pure cavity or something, guys, it's just dark chocolate, alright? What we are doing today is actually, I've double scooped the pre. Now, with obviously stem pre, mentioned it before, don't get on with it, but this stuff does the job. Now, I've never double scooped it though. I've only ever took one, maybe like a scoop and a bit or something, right? But never double scooped it. So I'm kind of hoping I get some pretty nasty pumps today, man, because an upper session, like everything, delts, arms, chest, back, a lot. So hopefully we get a full pump, you know what I mean? I've brought the trunks as well, of course. I'm going to do some posing after the session. I'll probably include that in this video, just because kind of keeping on top of that is quite good. And recording it as well, I can look back and go, right, okay, that needs work, this needs work, all that kind of stuff. But working with Matt, like I mentioned before, everything's feeling pretty good now, man. Like, all the sort of like main poses in general are feeling pretty good, feeling pretty comfortable. But at the same time, they can obviously get better. So the only way they're going to get better is by practicing. And that goes for anything, whether it be training or obviously posing or nutrition, anything. Like, you need to practice things and like practice learning things to make sure like, okay, that works, or okay, that doesn't work, all that kind of stuff. So sorry, pardon me. But overall, we're feeling good, man. When it comes to posing, I'm in a pretty good spot, I would say. I mean, I've still got like what, four and a bit months left, like kind of nail everything, which sounds like a long time, but that's going to fly in, man. Like, I know for a fact that 4 and a bit months, it sounds like, yeah, I've got plenty of time, but the past like 5 weeks of prep have just disappeared. Like, it feels like it was literally yesterday I started prep, so it's really weird. So it will fly in. So I need to make sure that going forward from just now, or even from the start of prep, like everything has to be actually bang on as much as it possibly can be. Because you think you've got a lot of time until you don't have a lot of time. And you're like, shit, this is not good. So I don't want to be that guy that it comes to like the week or two before I get on stage and go, oh god, man, my posing still doesn't feel good, it feels pure shit, my routine's not done, like all that kind of stuff. I want to have it all sorted, like pure early doors, and then just practice it week in, week out, you know what I mean? So when it comes to posing, obviously I'm practicing all the time. Sorry, pardon me. But in terms of the kind of like routine and stuff like that, it's not made just yet. Again, I'm going to talk to Matt about it probably next week, on the check-in or something next week. I've mentioned the song, all that kind of stuff. I think he thinks it's pretty good as well. I think anyway. But when it comes to sort of routine and stuff like that, I'll speak to him about it next week. But I thought with the kind of like song, I should definitely bring that up, because that's the kind of obviously the main thing in it, the song. Obviously the routine is the main thing, but like the song behind it is like how you sort of build the routine to sort of match the song, all that kind of stuff. But aye, we're in a good spot, man, in a very good spot. I think it was 84.9 this morning. My new scales came as well just after I weighed myself. Like, I ate my breakfast and the scales came, and I was like, you're kidding me on, man. I used them this morning, so tomorrow I'll use the new scales and see how they are, because these other ones are just utter shit, man. But anyway, in for upper, double scoop in the pre, hopefully we get a nice pump, and hopefully everything progresses, because the past like maybe, well, since I started prep actually, after the injury and illness, right, in terms of like actual training, everything's been progressing, man. I've not had any issues like actual pure struggling to maintain or struggling to improve. Like, I'm either improving the reps or weight that I'm using, or my control in general and the actual execution of the movement just feels 10 times better. And I've said that before, like, when it comes to training, like, do not take like progression as it has to be weight or reps, because it does not have to be that. If your form is shit, right, and you're consistently pushing more load, pushing more weight, but your form's still shit, trust me, you're not going to build much muscle, man. Like you're just really not. If your form is utter trash and you're consistently trying to push heavier loads, you're not actually targeting the muscle you want to target, right? So when it comes to it, just be smart with your training. If your form's shit, pull it back a little bit, tidy it up, and then get back to pushing the weight. Don't just do it straight away, alright? Here is Mr. Craig Munn. I'm going to need to squeeze in next to him. I don't know what that is in the road. I think it's like a bag or something. I hope it's a bag and not like a... It is a bag, it's alright. Nearly hit Craig's car. Calm down. Right, we have arrived at the gym. So obviously I won't keep Craig waiting because he is right there. So yeah, I'll take some posing clips after the session, but apart from that I'll catch you then. Right, upper ticked off, a very, very good session. It's always pretty long, and it's like just a good amount of volume, you know what I mean? Like it's not like too much, it's not too little. Like I feel pretty burst after it, but it's like a, yeah, I feel pretty good burst, you know what I mean? So, overall, good session, pretty chuffed. Progression's pretty much across the board. Apart from kind of a wee thing or two here or there, but it was like maintaining. I didn't regress or anything, so that's a good sign. Visual look as well, I was pretty happy with. Now when it comes to the visual look, it's easy to kind of go in every session or like after so many sessions and go, oh, I think I look different, I kind of look the same, like nothing's really changed, all that kind of stuff. I was training with Craig today, so Craig came in after the session. And the last time he seen me with no clothes on, I'm kidding on, with my boxers on, I was like 101 or maybe 99 kilo, like high peak bulk pretty much, right? So I was heavy, so pretty soft obviously, and he was like, nah, you look 100 times different like compared to then, which is obviously a good sign, which I know I do. Like obviously I've lost since then, like maybe what, 15, 16 kilos since then, so you kind of hope so, but at the same time, looking at yourself day to day, you're like, right, okay, yeah, it's changing a wee bit, but nah, not too much, man. And like you kind of see it on like social media, it might not look as like dramatic change wise, you know what I mean? So having somebody like Joe and you actually look pretty solid, mate, I'm like, thank you, thank God, man, something's going the right way, you know what I mean? And I feel like if I didn't look good, Craig would just reassure me and be like, yeah, mate, you need to kind of keep pushing, you know what I mean? But thankfully, I feel like I'm looking pretty decent just now, man. I mean, at 84 point, like, what is it, 84.9 or something, I said this morning, I'm feeling pretty good, man. Like, once I kind of see 70s, like high 70s on the scale, I know I'll be looking pretty decent in terms of kind of like leanness anyway, because like for being 84.9, this is definitely the leanest I've ever been at that scale, which is pretty cool. Like last time I was like 85 kilo or like mid 80s, I was nowhere near this lean, man, like absolutely nowhere near. And it's like, it just goes to show, like over the past 2 years, the work that I've put in has paid off to some degree, you know what I mean? Like when I first started with Finn, I think I was like 92 kilos or 93 kilos, like when I first went to Finn. Like a kind of a mini cut for like 8 weeks. I think I was maybe like 86 kilos or 87 kilos, like when we kind of came down a little bit. And even like at that point, I just thought I had nothing to me. Like I was just pure soft and like not lean at all, really. Just a frame, you know what I mean? So from that kind of starting point, I like sort of mini cut with Finn. I'm only really down like a couple of kilos since that sort of look, you know what I mean? And sort of comparing then to now, I'm just like, nah, man, you can't say you've not like progressed over the past year and a bit of like gaining and pre-prep, all that kind of stuff. Like I know for a fact that I have definitely progressed, so I'm just, honestly, I'll be completely transparent and like truthful with yous, I'm just proud of myself, man. Like when it comes to the past year and a half, like I know for a fact there's no many people that would do the things that I've done in terms of like sacrifices made to like make this much progress. Now I'm not saying that I'm pure blowing smoke up my own arse, like, oh, I'm better than you because I've done this, I've done that. Like, nah, it's nothing like that at all. But I just know for a fact that there's really not many people that would like sacrifice what I have to like make this much progress. And that might sound so dramatic, like, oh, Aidan, like what you're talking about, you've no drank at family events, or you've no pure like went off plan at all. Like, oh well, you've just stuck to a meal plan, no big deal. Like, it's not a big deal, but like sticking to the same thing and like being genuinely consistent with something for that long, there isn't many people that can do that. And I know for a fact, like out there's definitely people that can do it better than me, like for sure. I'm not the best at this at all. I'm not saying that by any means, but I know that what I've done in the past like year and a half, 2 years, like I should be proud of myself, because before those 2 years, I didn't stick to a plan. I didn't like consistently progress my training. I wasn't like watching my food. I was like dirty bulking, just eating what I wanted, like all that kind of stuff, man. Like I wasn't doing things properly. And like actually committing to something and like making the change of going, do you know what, I want this is what I want to achieve, so I'm going to apply myself to it for like a year and a half, 2 years, and just see what comes for it, man. And the progress that I've made just shows that actually making that commitment and sticking to something for that long actually does pay off. So honestly, take it from me, someone that's done it the past like 2 years, if you want something and you've got a goal in mind, whatever it may be, whether it is like physique related or business related, relationship related, literally whatever, if you want something, genuinely apply yourself to it every single day until you get there, or until you kind of start seeing the results and going, do you know what, this is paying off. Now it's just easy to stick to. Because when I was at peak bulk, like my heaviest scale weight, right, I was not sat there thinking, oh yeah, I've gained so much muscle. What I was thinking at 101.5 kg is, Aidan, you have gained so much fat, man. Like, you are a fat bastard right now. Like, this is ridiculous, man. That is what was going through my mind at that point, which is not good. It's not a healthy, like, state of mind to be in. But now that I'm, like, stripping it back and seeing what I've actually built, I'm like, holy shit, mate. Like, you've maybe done something here for over the past 2 years, you know what I mean? And again, I'm not blowing smoke up my own arse by any means whatsoever, but I just need to sort of like take a moment to actually go, do you know what, Aidan, you've made good progress, mate, and fair play. But again, that is probably the only time you're going to hear me saying that I've like done something good over the past 2 years, until like maybe post prep or something, because I don't really like constantly being like, oh yeah, I've done this, I've done that, yeah, look at me, wow, because I just don't care. Like, my whole goal isn't to like have people look at me and go, oh, I wish I could do that, or like people look at me and go like, oh, he's like so good that I genuinely don't care. Like, I'm doing this for myself, and like I rarely kind of stop and look back and go, you've came a long way since then, you know what I mean? And the fact that I'm kind of just looking back and going, yeah, like, you've made decent progress, mate. This is not too bad. That I'm proud to be in this sort of position, man. So hopefully over the next sort of 16, 17 weeks of prep, we see even more progress and we look even better, man. But I'm buzzing to see it. Last time I was like peak lean was like 76 kg and there was nothing really to me. I was quite pencil looking, quite slim. I don't want to see that again. I want to have some shape to me, you know what I mean? Like a bit bigger delts and narrow waist, quad sweep, all that kind of stuff. Again, it won't be anything wild. Don't expect a pure ridiculous, insane physique, but at the same time, it will be better than last time. I can guarantee that, seeing where I'm at just now anyway. So, aye, everything's going well. We're ticking over nicely. Things are going to plan. So, aye, apart from that, I hope you have enjoyed and I'll catch you in the next one.